Billy Lloyd Blainey. I'm 26 from Australia and I'm a professional freescale.
Here we are. Yeah. So today we have Billy the Kid Lloyd Blainey joining us today. And I just wanted to ask you a little bit, because obviously with all these like triple backflips and everything.
Yeah.
You've probably had a few injuries, I'd imagine.
I've had a couple, that's for sure. Yeah.
So if you were to choose like one injury that you've had that you would say was the toughest recovery for you, what would that be?
Probably knee. Yeah, and just working my way through it and trying to navigate what was the best way to bring strength back into my legs without further damaging those sort of aspects of my knee as well. So actually exercise bike was a huge help for that, just keeping that like single direction sort of movement happening there without twisting or aggravating the knee at all.
For sure.
Yeah, lots of ice baths and things like that.
So did you have surgery on your knee?
I did.
You did?
Yes.
Yeah,
I did. I had a keyhole surgery, when was it, a year and a half ago now?
Yeah.
And yeah, since then it's been epic. I ran my first marathon about 2 months ago.
You did? Wow.
No problems at all whatsoever. So yeah, super lucky.
You're a champ. That's pretty impressive. I don't hear about many people doing that.
Yeah.
So close after knee surgery.
No, stoked.
If you could give our listeners like one tip to kind of keep their mindset strong after an injury, what would that be?
Just focus on the controllables. So focus on what you can do with what you have, not focus on what you don't have and what you can't do. I think really the key is just focusing on what you can do. And recently I've been dealing with like some sciatica and things like that. And yeah, definitely it's been frustrating some moments not being able to do certain things or tricks, but just putting my energy and time into going to gym, going to rehab, doing swimming, and yeah, just really focusing on everything that I can do has been actually like a really positive, uplifting mindset, opposed to like this dwelling like, oh, I've got sciatica. Like, now it's actually a really good thing. So now I've got a lot stronger core strength. I've become a lot more in tune with my body, and it's upwards and onwards.
So you're like focusing on things that otherwise you wouldn't have focused on, right? So
for sure.
You're kind of taking that injury and making a positive out of it.
100%.
That's super. That's key, because I do hear a lot people focusing on, I can't do this, I can't do that, and like I really appreciate what you're saying about just like really looking at, okay, well I still have my legs, I could still walk, I could still, I could knit, or.
And I think a big one too, like the language and how you speak to yourself. If you're someone that says I can't do this, I can't do that, like you'll really convince yourself that you can't do that. But if you're someone that's like, all right, I'm gonna get back 100% and put in all the work I can, like there's just that manifestation, and obviously you got to put in the work too. But yeah, the big one is how you talk to yourself and keep yourself going in those hard times.
Yes, I'm really focused on the opioid crisis, like I said to you. Have you ever like considered painkillers or drugs or anything like that? Not really?
I've been the complete opposite. Like I'm dead against any painkillers and that. I think personally, I could be wrong, but my theory is like it's natural for our bodies to feel pain and be in tune with that.
Yeah.
And that, I'm hoping gives us kind of a bit more awareness of our body, and that we can tune in and start healing ourselves as well. So
yeah, finally, I just wanted to kind of ask, what type of modalities as far as like health practitioners, and there's so many practitioners people could go see, chiropractors, physios, osteopaths.
Absolutely.
So what has kind of like helped you the most, would you say?
Oh, it's really been a variety of everything. I feel like it's so hard to narrow it down to one. They all have different aspects of help in so many ways. Like chiropractic's great, I think, in the sense that it sort of brings you back into alignment. But then you really have to do more work to keep yourself in that alignment, and whether that's strength and conditioning. Chinese medicine's amazing. That's probably my favorite, honestly. Acupuncture's great too. Just like gets those really big releases with muscles that you could be spending so much more time grinding away, massaging it, and then just being able to go needle and pop. It goes. So that's pretty epic. I think really you need a bit of all of it. You can't substitute any of it. It all comes in handy.
Absolutely. That's why I'm so big on like collaboration with other healthcare practitioners and such, because I think that everyone just brings such a unique aspect to healing. So that's
100%.
really cool. Well, I'm so glad that you joined us today. And
Yeah.
thank you
Thanks.
so much.
Thanks for having me. Cheers, guys.